Meine Damen und Herren, Siegerin nach Punkten, die blaue Ecke, Saskia Bajin, gegen die Minuten.
On the surface, boxing is all about landing as many punches as possible on your opponent, and ideally, knocking them out. Some critics even say it should be banned. But boxing is also a sport that helps people overcome difficulties and find inner strength, and can prevent them from going off the rails. We talked to Burak and Saskia Bajin, two people from Munich for whom boxing has provided a new opportunity.
Ja, bravo, Junge, hast du gut gemacht. Ja.
Burak, now 30, is from Munich. In the neighbourhood he grew up in, disputes were often resolved through violence.
Wir waren einige Leute, aber es ist dann zu einem 1 gegen 1 gekommen.
There were a few of us and a few of them, but it came down to a one-on-one with me. And it was only when I saw his blood on the ground that I actually began to enjoy it. A couple of older guys had contacts to hooligan groups, the so-called third half, and I asked whether I could join. By the time I was 15 or 16, I was unable to control my aggression anymore. There'd be a capo to arrange how many, where and when, then we'd meet and smack each other up. Taking on people with a reputation and doing them in, it just felt wicked.
Burak has 27 criminal convictions and has struggled to get back on the straight and narrow. He's now a rare sight here at the 1860 Lions Boxing Club in Munich, unlike Saskia Bajin, who hails from the same neighbourhood as Burak. She's not had it easy either, but has managed to take a different path.
I used to get really bad grades and didn't pass my school leaving qualifications. So I then pulled myself together. If you do a lot of sport, including competitive sport, it makes you tougher psychologically. That's how I decided to keep at it, regardless of what doesn't work out. I might need 10 attempts, but I'd rather have that than fail. That's why I decided to study here and realize my dream.
Habe ich mir einen Traum hier erfüllt.
Saskia and Burak might now seem to be two very different individuals, but they have a lot in common and even went to the same kindergarten. Years later, they were reunited at the boxing club, where the coach became a mentor for both of them.
Okay, eine Minute Pause, schön durchschnaufen.
Ali Çukur, das ist mein Trainer, auch mein Freund.
Ali Çukur is my coach, but I call him my best friend and my helper. Ali turned 60 this year. He's constantly in contact with young people through the coaching and the aggression management he does. And you can see how that rubs off on him. Sometimes he behaves like some cool young guy. He knows how to find the middle ground. He's strict with us, but also really chilled.
Ist streng zu uns, aber auch richtig cool und gelassen.
Here in my school, as you know, it's primarily about not getting hit, not necessarily hitting your opponent. Stay out of trouble.
Ali is a real watcher. He watches and then intervenes at the right moment. He's dad to 80 people, and I'm one of them.
Ich gehöre ja unter diesen 80 auch dazu, oder unter diesen 60. Alleine, dass sich kümmert, macht einfach auch viel aus.
His commitment is so important. He doesn't need power or some halo. It's being there for you that matters. It's something you can't really describe. Otherwise, I'd just brown-nose him.
Detaillierter kann man das nicht in Worte fassen. Sonst würde ich ihn ja irgendwie in den Arsch kriechen wollen.
I wish you the best of health this year and in all the years to come.
Nur gesund bist.
I noticed that Saskia was missing something, also from talking to her. She needed a new family and good friends. And that's something we can give people. We're one big pride of Lions here.
The toughest setback was when my dad died in an accident. I was still a child. When I was 5 or 6, I'd play tennis with him now and again. But afterwards, I lost all interest in tennis and sport in general. I know exactly what day it was, January 8th, 2009. And since then, I've been in love with this sport. I think about it every single day.
She didn't have enough confidence, and we helped her to make that breakthrough.
Aktuell die Saskia.
Saskia is a gem right now. The kind you put in your pocket and savor when you're down.
Besten in die Tasche packen und immer, wenn du schlecht drauf bist, raus und quatsch mal hier ein bisschen mit mir, ja? Mit meinem 22. Lebensjahr.
When I was 21, my gang broke up, and I didn't know what to do with myself and my aggression.
Die Gruppe ein bisschen aufgelöst und ab dann wusste ich nicht mehr, wohin mit mir, wohin mit meiner Aggression. Das Boxen im Verein.
Boxing at the club taught me what it really means. You realize that the techniques you learn here are not meant for the streets. And it just went click. This is a sport. I used to think it was just about fist fighting, but now I see it as a serious sport.
Heute ist es für mich wirklich mit Leistungssport verbunden.
I observe what these people are trying to do. I see their aggression and tell them to do a bit of sparring, but against someone good, not some nobody. That's how Burak also got to know his limits. There'll always be someone better than you.
If Ali found out you'd been in a street brawl, you'd be more afraid of him than them. Because he'd humiliate you in front of the whole group. You felt awkward, and it would be so hard to face Ali again. He's the guy who protects you, and I'm the idiot who gets into trouble.
Ali knows exactly how to connect with his charges mentally. That means talking tough if need be. And with Burak too, that has brought progress. In 2016, Ali organised a trip to Ghana for his budding boxers, a trip that was captured on camera in a documentary film called Lionhearted.
The trip to Ghana was a profound experience for me. I'll never forget it.
I never would have thought of boxing in Ghana. I couldn't even find it on a map of Africa. And then with my broken English of about 2 words, it was pretty funny.
Und es war einfach lustig. No pause, no chance, strong. This is what they make you a champion. In this gym, that's how they teach you.
20 Sekunden, jawohl. Das ist eine gute Übung.
His team trained with a group of local boxers. Ali Chakour wanted them to see a different world in order to get a better appreciation of their own one, and it paid off.
3.
Saskia and Burak can identify with the youngsters back home too and hope they can help them.
Ich weiß, dass ich viel Erfahrungen im Boxsport
I've
gemacht
experienced a
habe.
lot through boxing, and I think it's really important to pass that on to others. I learned so much at boxing school back then, technique and stamina. It's something I just have to share.
Kinder sind eigentlich das Abbild von
Kids
dir.
are a reflection of you and what you want them to become. And I want the kids I deal with to really get ahead in life. So instead of coaching pros, I want to coach kids.
Professionelle Boxer zu trainieren, Kinder trainieren.
It's been 4 years since the trip to Ghana, and Burak hasn't been seen at the club for ages. He's even considered joining the French Foreign Legion. Is that compatible with the principles he learned here?
Wir stürzen uns.
Let's enter the fray.
Ich will dich auch mal drücken. Nein, woher denn? Ja.
Im Kern bist du ein ganz feiner Mensch.
You're a decent person at heart, and it's the decent Burak you need to bring to the fore. As for this stuff about the Foreign Legion, I could smack you one.
Fremdenlegion und so, da könnte ich dir eins schmieren jetzt eigentlich, ja, oder eins mitgeben.
Ali has managed to get Burak back into this proud pride of lions. Together with Saskia, the prodigal son will be coaching kids on a regular basis. Time will tell how Burak's story continues, but he did keep coming to the club after we stopped filming too.
Ich krieg immer Sätze zu hören wie
I always
Saskia,
hear
du
things
boxst.
like,
Oh,
"Oh
bitte
no,
hau mich
Saskia,
nicht."
don't hit
Ich
me.
versuch dann, die Leute mal zu
I
fragen,
then ask people if
hast
they've
du schon
ever
mal
done
geboxt?
any boxing
Dass
or
du weißt,
know
wie
what
es
it actually
abläuft.
involves.
Und wenn dann die Antwort kommt,
And
nee,
if they
hab ich
say
noch nicht.
no, then for me the conversation is
Bin ich
over.
beendet.